currently doing, but I want to hear
Mhm.
kind of how you grew up and what brought you into what you're currently doing now today.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I'm from Palmdale, California. It's about an hour away from LA.
Hmm.
Small town, desert city. Not too many things to do besides go to school, play sports, and have a baby. So for me, I wanted to just kind of focus on sports at the time. I was a athlete. I played football my entire life, and I knew that was my ticket out. Ended up getting a scholarship to Northern Arizona. But in the midst of that, I kind of fell in love with photo and video while I was in high school. My dad got me my first camera when I was a freshman in high school. And from there, I knew that was going to be my career. And I remember telling myself, like, one day I want to travel around the world and take pictures and doing something somehow with the camera. And then that helped kind of make my decision for what university I wanted to go to. So, whatever scholarship that I got for football, I wanted to make sure they had a film program. And I picked Northern Arizona University at a film program. Um, as I was going there, I ended up getting hurt, having to hang up the cleats. And for most people that play sports, once their career is over in that sport, there's a little bit of a depression that they go through. For me, I didn't have that depression as much because like I knew film and photography was my end all be all. And I just put all my eggs into that basket and kind of took off from there. So after I graduated, I moved to LA and things started to go pretty well.
Very cool. Well, congrats that things have been working out. That's
Yeah,
a
for
great
sure.
story. And what was that like? So you were working, or so you were an athlete, and then you started kind of realizing you like photo. What was
Hmm.
that process like then when you stopped playing football and you fully committed to
Hmm.
doing photo? Like, what was that little section of your life like where you turned that kind of passion into a profession?
Yeah, for sure. So when I was done with the sports and everything, like I said, I knew this was going to be the end all be all, and I started my business right from there. I was like, all right, how do I
Mm.
make money doing this? So I would take pictures of the pretty girls at school to kind of get my name out there, and then I would send it to other models and like, hey, I'm a photographer at in Flagstaff, Arizona. I would love to do your photos, and that's how I built a small portfolio from there. And then for film and stuff, like I used to work with sororities, fraternities, making like party videos of the university and stuff like that to kind of build a name for myself, but also practice at the end of the day. And then after each one, I kind of learned from each project how to maneuver in business more and more and more. And I was only 20 years old at the time, and I'm like, all right, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. I ended up having a dream one day, and the dream was about just like kind of where my career could have went, my life could have went, and it was having a regular job. And I didn't like where my career was going. I didn't like that dream at all. It was a nightmare. And from that day, the next day, I quit my job and I was like, all right, let's do this full time. And from there, it was kind of, I just kept the ball rolling.